Justice Minister Jim O'Callaghan has weighed in on the controversy surrounding Fine Gael's criticism of presidential frontrunner Catherine Connolly representing banks in home repossession cases during the property crash. He said it wasn't correct or fair to criticise lawyers because of the actions of their clients, and added he wasn't going to reveal for whom he'd be voting on Friday.
So what did Catherine Connolly do during this time? Did she work for the banks and financial institutions about to repossess homes?
Yesterday, Fine Gael posted a social media video criticising Catherine Connolly for not declaring that she represented banks on home repossession cases while working previously as a barrister. Her opponent says Ms Connolly has questions to answer.
Catherine represented the banks to repossess houses. Catherine went in and she spoke in Galway City Council. She said very clearly that the banks were criminals. She said that in the Dáil as well. She castigated the banks. She should have told people what she was doing privately.
The independent candidate said today that the Bar Council had clarified on more than one occasion how barristers can't be connected to the people who they represent. She said it was very, very disappointing that Fine Gael was resorting to such tactics.
I think Fine Gael are terrified, actually. I think they're absolutely terrified that the movement that I represent, and I'm simply a symbol of a new movement for a new republic, I think they're absolutely terrified, and that they would resort to such tactics just reflects on their terror and their fear.
However, Fine Gael is doubling down on its approach, led by Health Minister Jennifer Carroll McNeill and other TDs.
Catherine came into the Dáil, she spoke on these subjects, she accused the banks of being involved in criminal activity, but never once declared that she herself had been working for the banks in this regard. And that's the problem I have.
What Fine Gael have done is doubling down in the lowering of standards that they've brought to politics through this type of attack, not just on Catherine Connolly, on the legal profession. People see this for what it is, a desperate party doing desperate things.
The Justice Minister, who's also a barrister, said he was reluctant to comment on the election campaign, but added there was an obligation on a lawyer to provide legal services to their client.
Criticism being directed at lawyers because of the clients who they represent, I don't think it's correct or fair to criticise lawyers because of the actions of their clients.
Despite the intervention of the Justice Minister, Fine Gael continues to demand that Catherine Connolly answer its questions. It looks set for this row to roll into tomorrow's primetime debate, the last of the presidential election campaign, ahead of polling on Friday. Paul Cunningham, RTÉ News, Leinster House.